You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, General Hospital fans, I've got your 2-week spoilers for September 22nd through October 3rd. We're going to talk about Britt freaking about something and Monica's sister making her GH debut. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following us, please reach down, click that subscribe button. Let's get started. On Monday, September 22nd, we've got Tracy going through old photos of Monica and joking about the cardiac surgeon's love of pantsuits. She did always wear them, and she always looks so sharp. The doorbell rings and rings and rings, and Tracy finally has to answer it herself, and she will open the door to find it's Lucy Co., someone that Tracy doesn't like, and she insists that she needs to speak with Tracy, but she slams the door right in Lucy's face. Not the first time that Tracy has slammed the Quartermaine mansion door in Lucy's face, and I doubt it'll be the last time. Cody figures out what BLQ is doing when she comes down to talk to him, and Brooklyn tells Cody that if there is a rule that a Quartermaine has made, another Quartermaine can change it, and this may be about his puppy love over Outback. You know, the Quartermaines did used to have a dog. They had Annabelle and Annabelle II. So maybe Tracy passed a no dog policy that Cody feels like he has to honor. Anna gets some shocking information on Monday. And of course, if you haven't heard by now, Ryan Paevey is indeed playing Nathan West. And then Anna tells Dante, Lucas, and Elizabeth that they need to keep the fact that Nathan is back completely quiet until they figure out what is going on. Sonny and Carly get the upsetting news. It's probably about Monica's death because they know how this is going to affect Jason and affect Michael. Not that Sonny and Carly care that much. And Sonny tells Carly he wishes that he could tell her things will get easier, but Carly says they don't tell each other lies. Obviously, they're still worried about Michael and Drew's shooting, and this is just a lot. This week, Nina is up at General Hospital in tears talking to Anna. So she may have contacted Nina to let her know that her adoptive brother is alive, which would be shocking. And maybe she wants to bring in Nina first before she talks to Liesl and Britt. Molly opens up to her mom, Alexis, about her feelings for Cody. And Lulu goes to see Britt and tells her that they need to make peace for Rocco's sake. Also, something rattles Britt on Monday. Now, she's supposed to be working in the emergency room. That's the new job she got. So I wonder if there's any chance that when she is on shift, she'll see Nathan, because she is working in the ER and that's where he was taken. On Tuesday, September 23rd, Drew gives out some brand new instructions to somebody, and it may be his lawyer, Martin, who is also up at the hospital this week. So happy to see Stella back at work, that he's kissing her hand, and obviously Martin caved to whatever Drew wanted so he would get her job back and stop the investigation. And Martin sneaks off to make a phone call. So he may hear from Drew that Monica is dead, and Martin may decide to go on the sly and call Monica's sister, Ronnie, to notify her of the death. And of course, this is Erika Slezak's character. Lulu goes looking for Tracy. I'm sure she wants to comfort her about Monica's loss. And Britt is plagued with guilt, and I wonder if she knew that Nathan was being held captive and tested on. And we have Anna and Felicia filling each other in. And of course, Nathan's return is a big deal to Felicia because he is the father of her grandson, James, who has never known his dad and who is dealing right now with his mom, Maxie, being in a coma. Wednesday, September 24th, Trina has an intense talk with her dad, Curtis. And we also have Trina questioning Jordan on Wednesday. So I wonder if Trina Saw Curtis and Jordan just looking a little too close. We'll see. There's a risky move that Tracy makes on Wednesday, and we have Felicia very concerned about her grandson, James. And of course, Nathan returning, if Maxie was there, would be one thing, because then she could make decisions about how he should be told and what all he should be told. But with her not around, it falls to the rest of the family, and this is very confusing, something that they never thought they'd have to deal with. Brooklyn and Ned have a heart-to-heart chat, and I'm sure it's about Monica and Tracy, and I wonder if it's going to be Brooklyn who calls Lois to tell her that Monica passed away. Thursday, September 25th, we have Monica's 2-day funeral kicking off, and obviously, it's going to be a really sad day. Keep your tissues handy, lots of flashbacks, lots of memories. And Rena Sofer is supposed to be back for the funeral as Lois Cirillo, which forces Brooklyn in a position to have to deal with her estranged mother. But after suddenly losing Monica, maybe this will be what cracks through, and Brooklyn will let Lois back in her life. On Friday, September 26th, the 2-day funeral continues, and a surprise guest shakes up Monica's memorial, and it looks like this could be Erika Slezak's character, Ronnie. We'll see. The week of September 29th through October 3rd episodes, we are going to find out more about Monica's sister, Ronnie, and she's going to show up and say that the Quartermaine estate belongs to her. Tracy's feeling on this is over my dead body. So after Ronnie comes to town, Tracy is gearing up for battle. She wants the Quartermaine estate to pass to Michael and his kids, and we have heard that Tracy is going to hire Marco to represent her. Meanwhile, Ronnie is probably going to be represented by Martin Gray. Word starts to spread about Nathan's unlikely return, hot on the heels of Britt's unlikely return. A lot of people are going to be shaken up. And obviously, Britt knows who has done this, but she hasn't told anybody yet. Jason and Britt are going to be comforting each other. You know, I still suspect that Britt probably already knew that Nathan was alive, but couldn't do anything to help him because she was basically held prisoner. We'll find out. And obviously, Jason is mourning the passing of his mother. Drew is also struggling with Monica's death, even though she was never his mom. You'd like to think a life-changing thing like this would make him a better man, but I doubt it. The PCPD continues to work the Drew shooter case and the Judge murder case as well. Michael probably should worry about his alibi because a hooker is not the best alibi to have when you are facing a custody hearing in court. Plus, he paid her to be his alibi, so that means if somebody pays her more, that alibi may disappear. Nina is overjoyed that Nathan is back. This is like a 1-2 punch for her and Liesl both, who is completely stunned. Also, just a bit of casting news. Jonathan Jackson is back on the General Hospital set filming scenes as Lucky. So I wonder if he's going to be back for November sweeps. And that has me wondering what exactly would bring Lucky back that we need him for. I'm going to think about that some more and I'll let you guys know.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.